either 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
it'll
perfect.
Be fun.
Yeah, it's probably like the ones that we're going to when they're showing the season, initial season premiere. It's probably got to be 7, 8 o'clock.
That's the Monday after Easter, right? The 17th of April. We're going to be.
Not
we will
tomorrow.
have been at this point.
That'll be next.
We will have been.
When you're listening to this particular recording, we will have been.
What did you see?
What did I see?
Yes.
It's going to be episode 1 of the new series of Doctor Who that just came out. They're going to be putting it up on the big
Are we
screen.
actually going to be able to see it?
Yeah, I think we're going to be participating out in the lobby, but I think we'll be able to take a time to go in and actually see the show too.
Probably if we purchase a ticket, but yes.
Yeah. I think we would insist on that. So,
how was it?
I'm hoping it was good.
I'm going to say it was excellent.
It was phenomenal.
Well, here's the thing. I can say I'm anticipating it positively because it has already been seen. The press release has already been seen, and a lot of the initial reviews are very positive of it. So I can say that somebody has seen it and somebody liked it. I'm hoping I enjoyed it. I probably will have because I really enjoyed Peter Capaldi's Doctor.
Yeah.
And I'm a Doctor Who fan. I'm easy to please.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope the writing is good because his stories haven't been the greatest. They haven't given him the best stories, but he's been an awesome Doctor.
He really has been. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen him stick out one more season to see what he could have done with Chris Chibnall.
Now, speaking of doctors, did I hear a rumor that Matt Smith is degenerating back into a doctor?
Oh, that's...
or is that an April Fool's Day joke?
No, it wasn't an April Fool's joke. It's something that popped up that because what people are doing is a lot of the diehard Matt Smith fans are referring back to Tom Baker's speech in the 50th anniversary, where you might go back and revisit some of the favorites. So some of the folks out there have got this big hope of hopes that Peter Capaldi is going to regenerate back into Matt Smith.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not. We
all know he's going to become David Tennant.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's never going to get anyone.
Oh, that brings up, I don't know if you guys heard, but towards the tail end of Series 10, we're going to have 2 Masters. John Sims is coming back to reprise the role.
Yep.
And so John Sims and Missy Gomez. And it makes sense because if the Doctor can keep running into himself over the years,
why can't the Master?
Why couldn't the Master, who's also a Time Lord, do it? So this is going to be really cool because it's going to be interesting to see how John Sims kind of blends with Peter Capaldi. I think that's going to be just an amazing relationship to watch in action unfold.
Isn't Peter leaving?
Peter is leaving either at the end of Series 10 or at the Christmas special.
If he degenerates, it needs to be Eccleston.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Bloody unlikely considering Chris Eccleston's take on Doctor Who right now.
Well, he didn't get a fair shake.
No, he didn't. They screwed him over.
It's going to be Tom Baker.
That would be amazing.
Colin?
I would
Maybe
cry.
Colin?
I would cry, and I'd probably have a heart attack.
No, he degenerates into Eccleston, and then he goes, "This isn't right." Degenerates back into somebody else.
Well, when we were watching the 50th anniversary at my house,
Will it be a ginger?
That's my money's on Rupert Grint. When we were watching the 50th anniversary, Sybil and I had been the diehard longtime fans, and we're sitting, on other sides of the room watching the TV, and we're watching this whole thing unfold. And my wife Erica was with us, and the 3 of us were just watching it. And Erica's into it because she's into New Who, but she doesn't understand a lot of the dynamics of the classic. And so there's that scene in the museum at the end. And Matt is waxing philosophical about being a museum curator, and he's just staring at the picture, and he's got a smile on his face. He's like, yeah, that could be interesting. And then you hear that voice, I really think you might. And the hair on my arm stood up. And I looked over at Sybil, and Sybil's like, her eyes have gone as big as saw. And all he had to do was say those words, that one sentence. Tom Baker, all he had to do was say that one sentence. And the entire, your heart stops. And I can imagine the entire fandom of Doctor Who just goes, oh, my God. And they're fanning themselves with the vapors and shit. I
literally jumped out of my chair.
Oh, my God. I can imagine. What? It's like, oh, my God. And then you see him standing over there, and it's like, oh, the tears are flowing. And you're like, oh, my God, it's him.
Because for us, he was the Doctor. Just like for Ian's generation, Tennant was the Doctor.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
I'm back into Ian's generation because I didn't watch the classic Doctor Who, so I started with Eccleston. So
and that's acceptable too. See, there's no wrong way to get into that show. There really isn't. There's no wrong way to do it. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's. But anyway,
you want chocolate now?
I always want chocolate. That's just a given.
I'll join in.
I'll settle for a donut hole.
There's a chocolate donut hole right there.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate donut holes.
There you go.
Huh.
I like chocolate and I like donut holes. I don't like them
No,
together.
I know we've talked about things that are going on at the convention in past podcasts.
More side quests?
Yep, absolutely.
Have we talked about...
we can never have too many side quests.
The screening availability that we're going to have at the con?
No,
Did you mention that?
That's, I think, new from when we had our last podcasting.
Tell me.
Well, we're going to be... we have, an 18-foot wide screen that's going to be at the convention center on Saturday.
Okay.
And we'll have fan films going on all day. We don't
three times Chris's arms.
Yeah, we don't have a schedule for that yet, but as soon as we get it, we will
post that sucker up.
And that's on Saturday because the wrestling's in that spot on Sunday.
Yeah, in that spot on Sunday. But we've got it all planned. I mean, we met with the decorator to make sure we got chairs and everything.
Absolutely,
for that.
yes.
Look at you guys. You know what? I think I was.
It's all coming together.
Was I in on that conversation at all? Because I don't remember it. I might have been phasing out in that particular board meeting. I'm sorry.
I don't think you were feeling good.
Yeah,
you've been fighting off
I've been
this
fighting
cold
off
for a
something
while.
It's been about a week that I've been fighting it off.
We're exploring ways we can maximize the usage of that
and
space.
more interesting activities to do.
I have no clue how he got the cold. It just suddenly came up.
Yeah, okay. It's in a family
I think
affair.
You're part of the culprit.
Did I hear that Deanna's being body painted on the stage by Jason Ferguson?
It's all.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Hi, Dee.
I just want to make sure you're still there, Dee.
No, I thought it was Billy.
Ooh, okay.
So I was talking to Jason Ferguson about that last night. He's a local artist. For those who do not know him, he was on a season of Skin Wars Fresh Paint on the Game Show Network.
Yeah, where they pulled guys who didn't body paint. They were artists from all sorts of genres. I mean, Jason's background is a tattoo artist.
Yes.
So technically, he body paints with needles.
And no, they put them to see what they could come up with in a new genre, doing something completely different for them. Body painting,
and he loved it. He's so into it now. As a matter of fact, he just had a showing of some of his art at the Bread and Water Theater that our art director Judah Nevedomsky curates, and Jason did a live body paint right there on the spot. He had a model, and he painted this awesome phoenix on the back of her. It was amazing. So this is cool. On Saturday afternoon, on the main stage, Jason's going to get himself set up. He's going to get a model, and he's going to do a body painting demonstration at the convention. Now, he came up with an idea, and we're going to bring it up at the board meeting tomorrow night. But so this will probably be all worked out and announced by this time. But he wants to.
We hope.
He and Judah came up with an idea for doing a raffle so that when he has some spare time during the course of the weekend, or maybe after he's done with the big demonstration on Saturday, do a big raffle for kids and have the winner go up and have his or her face painted by Jason.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah, that'll probably be finalized tomorrow, I would imagine.
Yeah, I didn't
Billy
think
wants his face done up like Batman.
Actually, can you just paint my whole body so I look skinny?
No.
I hear black paint does wonders.
The comedian Stephen Wright said it best. I want a full-size tattoo of me, only taller.
Don't we already have our official FC3 Batman?
An inside joke that I don't know.
Yeah, we'll tell you later.
Okay. All right. Then I'll just quote another my favorite Stephen Wright lines.
Please do.
It's a small world.
After all?
No. It's a small world, but I wouldn't want to paint it.
I once bought a cordless extension cord.
Deserves.
There you go.
A cordless extension cord?
I once bought a cordless extension cord.
I spilled spot remover on my dog. Now he's gone.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's dark.
Side questing and digressing. Really digressing today.
Oh, I got a good one. Even though my 14-year-old son's in the room. This is
Should
also
we have
Stephen
him
Wright.
leave?
This was also a Stephen Wright one. My wife and I.
He can hear it still through the headphones.
That was awesome. Tony went over and put his hands over Ian's ears, forgetting that Ian still had headphones on.
Wait, let me take the headphones off.
I might give immunity away at that point. How did it go? As he said, okay, my wife and I had sex the other a while back. I was wearing a condom. She was on the pill. I had a diaphragm, and I can't remember. There was like a whole laundry list of contraceptives. Yeah. And it's 9 months later, my daughter was born. She was wearing armor.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. So anyway, digression. All right.
I'm telling Jules.
You couldn't remember all that.
No. You'd be surprised what this kid can remember.
Your dad couldn't remember all that.
This kid never remembers when I tell him to clean his room, but he can remember that I promised to take him somewhere to buy comic books or to the movies from like 3 years ago. Yeah, seriously. It's all priority. It's selective hearing and priority hearing.
I'm sorry I couldn't call you. My phone doesn't have a 9. How long's that been? I don't know. My calendar doesn't have any 7s. Oh, shoot, I didn't have the button.
Oh,
one more
my
time.
God. You're going,
There it
There
is.
we go.
Damn it.
I thought you had all your toys ready for
I
today.
didn't have it put. I didn't have it on.
Fire him.
Shoot.
No, we can't fire him.
I love this job.
We'll have to
I love
fire
this
the
job.
lackey who's supposed to have that available for him.
I
Yes,
really do.
And Ian wanted to be the lackey, so I guess
Ian's
Ian's
fired.
fired.
All right, bye.
Oh, get your butt back over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're
He might
driving.
Because I'd
actually
have to leave
leave.
too, and I'd have to drive you home. It's not working out right
can
now.
start
Sacrifices must be made.
How are we doing over here?
I don't know.
Oh, let's see how. Please tell me I hit the record button. Yeah. we're at
Fun
four-
fact, guys, this has not been recorded.
We're at 40
That was
minutes.
probably might be a good thing.
That's
Remember that practice we were talking about?
didn't mean it. That's
Heidi.
good.
Guys, have we talked about some of the other stuff that's going to be there?
Such as?
Like the 501st and Rochester Ghostbusters and...
We've mentioned him in passing in the past.
But
so-
you just talked
know-
about it, so why do we need
you know,
to do
There
that?
you go.
Oh, should I fire him again, Dean?
Yes, just from being. Billy's got a new button.
Oh, so you're happy about me being fired. I see how this is.
That's it. You're
Okay.
a natural champ. That's all I got to
It's
say.
good.
It's all right. But yeah, D, you bring up a great point. Who else? Now we have 501st, Ghostbusters. Are there any other groups that we're?
Demon Productions.
Demon Productions is going to be doing the zombie makeovers again.
So you can get
Awesome.
your face painted like a zombie.
Oh.
Brains.
How about vegetarian zombies?
Grains.
Grains.
Oh, hold on.
The Glitch video game band is going to be there Saturday.
Glitch. Is that Glitch?
Yes, it's Glitch.
Glitch is going to be playing on Saturday.
Yeah, they play video game themes. They'll be over in the concessions area.
Nice. Now we got something else going on in the concession area too that it popped up on the radar. I know Dan was working on it with Rika, our cosplay person. The maid thing.
Sprinkles Cafe.
Sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any information on that?
I doggy paddle.
Okay. Okay. So apparently
It's on our. I know it's on our schedule.
it's an
so if you
anime
go,
maids cafe. So by Sparkles.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. I got it.
They might be sparkled
They'll
with
probably
glitter,
be sparkling a little bit.
but I think it's
Now,
sprinkles.
do we
like
know what the
confetti.
basics of that is? Can you look that up? Because I'd only heard about this once before when our original interns, Kelsey and Emily, were telling me a little bit about it. I think it's
Hold on.
basically like the girls will be dressed up as maids, I assume, and then just kind of serving and interacting with the people in the concessions area.
So a cafe.
So a cafe.
Okay.
That sounds like it'll be fun. That's a nice little add-on, little flair.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sprinkles Made Cafe. Hold on.
Sprinkles Maid Cafe. All right. Let's get some information on that, and then what we'll do is we'll wrap this one up as quickly as possible and forget that we haven't recorded it.
No, there's one more thing we got to add for that's going to be there.
What do you got?
That's why we
Wizarding
have to
Weekend
get
from Ithaca is going to be there.
The who?
And they're bringing the
Wizarding-
Goblet of Fire
Oh my
Wizarding
God!
Weekend.
Really?
and the Flying Floored Angela from Harry Potter.
Ooh.
Yeah, the one that's been beat up.
Okay, so
So by the Whomping Tree, right?
Yeah.
oh,
by the
so it's
Whomping Willow.
after this. So they've built their replica, so it looks like the car after it's been whooped.
Or
Yeah,
it's
we
gone
should-
through New York City.
By the time this is posted, we should have pictures up. I don't think they're up right at this moment.
Okay.
But we do have
Actually,
pictures.
Brian, the pictures are up. Dan's got them
Awesome.
up there.
Harry Potter.
That's fantastic.
Ron.
Oh, my God.
Ron Weasley.
Did you pull this up yet?
I don't know if
I've got images of this Sprinkles Made Cafe. and
Yeah,
They look like they're just having way too much fun.
yeah. Well, it looks like they're sprinkling stuff like water and stuff, but I don't know exactly what.
Well, this
they
is going to
do.
be different.
This
That's
is
gonna
gonna
be
be
cool.
different.
It's a worldwide type thing.
It
This
is.
Okay.
It's just our Rochester
It's their
version
of it.
Yeah.
So this
I know
is-
Toricon has its own maid cafe.
Cool. Okay. So this is kind of something that's well known then.
Yeah.
Oh, and we're going to have the folks from the Great Escape Room of Rochester are going to be coming in to do demonstrations. They're going to have a table.
And they're going to have a panel as well, right?
And they're going to have two panels, one on Saturday, one on Sunday,
Ooh.
where they'll be able to do. They're going to basically talk about the business,
Mini
where they
puzzles?
are, and they'll do some demonstration puzzles and things like that. So it's for whoever's not heard of this, the Great Escape Room is a phenomenon.
They're on University Ave, right?
They're on University. I've been through it, and they've invited us in to do a room.
And it can't be the game room because
It can't be the game room because I've already done the game room. I'd solve that sucker in about 20 minutes now. But
they'd have to change it up.
the gist of it is that you're brought into a room, and they lock the room, and the room
But
is
legally
full of.
they can't.
Well, yeah, in New York state law they can't, but that's okay. And in other places, like I have a friend of mine who does this in Korea, and They bring it into an entirely different order of magnitude. But in essence, what happens is you are locked in a room and you have to solve a series of puzzles in order to gain escape from the room. And you're given 1 hour to solve the puzzles.
And if you don't, they kill you.
Yes, well, in Korea they do. But no.
Have you
They
seen
take firing
the
to a
Steve,
different level.
the Chris Evans Omaze one
Yes.
that they've had on Facebook?
Yes, I did. I saw that. But it was
So.
fun.